E3 2020 is canceled, and that's okay. Let me explain why. Hey everyone, GamerJlee here, and welcome back to another video. And this is going to be a little bit of a short one because this is more of a talking head video where I just give my opinion on some of the recent news and recent things going on. And today we got the news that E3 2020 is canceled, and in all honesty, it's okay. It's not a big deal, and I'm seeing more and more people throw a fit about this when it's not really going to cause any major problems in the industry. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's rewind and talk about the reason why E3 2020 was canceled, and that is because of the... can't say it. That's right, I can't say the reason why E3 was canceled, because if so, my video will get demonetized. So we're gonna have to work around it, and from now on, the you-know-what will be referred to as the C virus. It's video game related. Deal with it, YouTube. So because of the C virus, a ton of events around the world are being canceled left and right, and it's actually affecting me here at home because in Washington State, they just came out and said all public events are hereby canceled for the foreseeable future. So this actually affects me because my girlfriend was supposed to go to an anime convention called SakuraCon. And guess what? It's canceled now. So basically, this is starting to get a little bit scary, and it is causing a lot of events to be canceled. So I wasn't really surprised when I heard that E3 this year was canceled, but at the same time, I wasn't upset. And I'm going to explain why, because honestly, E3 is outdated and honestly should have died a year ago. Now, I'm not saying I hate E3. It's actually one of my favorite things to look forward to every year. But over the past couple of years, it seems like a lot of companies aren't saving up their actual information and the reveals for E3 itself. Yes, they talk about a presentation and show it on stage, but the big reveals are getting shown a week or 2 weeks or even a month before the event actually happens. It ruins the whole idea of the big reveals, the big surprises, and honestly, E3 has kind of been lackluster the couple past years. It really hasn't had any draws, and a lot of the game developers and publishers and so on and so forth have had lackluster showings every year. There hasn't been a good PlayStation one for about 2 years straight, and then Xbox is 50-50. You have EA, who doesn't really seem to show up. And speaking of showing up, which is actually a great segue, because a lot of developers, journalists, and even publishers were not planning on going to E3 this year. And over the past couple of months, we heard developers and publishers say, hey, we're not going to E3 this year after what happened last year. And for those of you who aren't in the know, E3, the people that run the show, accidentally doxed over 2,000 different publishers, journalists, and developers. Yeah, that happened. So I kind of understand why a lot of these people wouldn't want to go back to the show of shows after their personal information got leaked out onto the internet for everyone to see. But gamer, what about Halo Infinite? It's going to get delayed if they don't show up in E3. I don't know what I'll do. Everyone's saying it's going to get delayed or canceled or put back for months. Why does that sound like a very clickbaity title that someone in the Halo community might have put together to get clicks on their dead channel? I wonder who did that and has been doing that for years. I mean, it couldn't possibly been Ron from Halo Follower, who always does this and has been known for stealing content from other YouTubers and blowing things out of proportion and spreading misinformation, would it? I mean, come on, is it just a little bit baffling? It couldn't be Ron. Well, don't worry your pretty little heads, Halo fans, because Phil Spencer has already came out and said that they will be doing a live stream event for Microsoft. Microsoft will be doing their own thing in June, and they will be doing their own live stream event as long as E3 is still canceled. Now, this is really sad to see, but here's the thing. I had a feeling this was coming, and I'm going to see a lot more companies doing this in the near future, because honestly, there is no point to going to E3 for the live show besides community. The reason why I say that is because you get more information sitting at home and watching different live streams than being on the showroom floor. And that's the God honest truth. Yes, you get to play the demos, but you usually have to sign some sort of NDA. You can't share any information about it. And trust me, I've had friends and people I know go to E3 and they've only gone once. The reason why is they missed out on a ton of information and didn't really get to enjoy themselves because they couldn't make content. They basically were stuck on the showroom floor all day, and it was hot, humid, and honestly, they decided to stay home the next year and just watch the live streams like everyone else, because you get more information and you can put it out faster. Now, that's if you're a content creator, but even as a fan, wouldn't you rather be sitting at home in your comfy chair with your food, your drink, doing a live stream, or just watching a live stream and get the same information, if not more, than the people that are on that showroom floor who spent hundreds of dollars to go to E3? I know it's a cool idea, and trust me, as a kid, I wanted to go to E3 every single year. I wanted to go so bad because I used to watch the PlayStation demo disc where they would show E3 and all the cool things, and now that nostalgia has kind of died, and E3 as a whole has kind of died. But at the end of the day, the biggest factor of the reason why E3 was canceled is because of the C virus. And honestly, if you were planning to go to an event, or you were planning on doing something like a con or going to a sports event, honestly, I don't recommend you do. Make the smart choice. Think of your health and honestly consider staying home and taking care of yourself until this blows over. It is getting really scary, and I know friends who are currently quarantined due to this whole situation, and it's scary, it's sad, and honestly, I rather care for the benefit of my fellow man and their health than some stupid video game event where I'm just going to be sweaty, hot, and probably a little bit disappointed. At the end of the day, your well-being and the well-being of others comes first. And honestly, E3 has been dying over the past couple of years, and I've explained why. The doxing, the lack of creators at the show, the lackluster shows the past couple of years, and the fact that a lot of these developers and publishers are moving towards live streams instead of going to the show of shows and basically doing the same thing they do every year to more and more disappointing fans. But at the end of the day, those are just my thoughts and opinions. What are yours? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And it is time for the return of question of the day. So question of the day, do you feel the same as me? Do you feel that E3 has lived its life and is finally time to retire it? Or are you upset that the show of shows has been canceled for the first time in quite some time? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like on it, and go ahead, hit up the socials. Follow me on Twitter to catch up with discussions and see what projects are in the pipeline and what will be coming soon to YouTube. Follow me on Instagram for the highlights from my latest live streams, which I post over there pretty regularly. And then follow me on Twitch, where I stream every week, Sunday through Tuesday, from 6 o'clock p.m. PST to 9 o'clock p.m. PST. And if you want to get a hold of me and join the community, then go ahead and join the community server and join the Gamer Gang. That is our community, and we have a ton of awesome people that play games, talk about different news topics in the gaming community, and just overall hang out and have a good time. We have tons of people in our Discord server, and we would like you guys to join us. So go down description box below and join the server. So that's going to do it for today, guys. But as always, GamerJlee signing